trying out the ZV-1 today. Definitely going to be a lesser quality image, but it's a lot smaller, so I don't have to carry around the big A7, wherever it is, A7S3 rig, because after 2 days of doing this, it's just too big. So we'll try out this, and you would have already known that if you saw yesterday's video. Bit less of an exciting day today. A lot of admin stuff to do. I've got to do a thumbnail, which I'll probably show you in a bit. A couple of calls to go on, edit the vlog from yesterday. This is what a day is actually like in general. Package to open. So this is the Osmo Action 2. Paid for with my own money. I don't know why. I have a GoPro. I have an Insta360 1X2. They're okay. The 1X2 is definitely my favorite of the two. However, editing that video is not quick and easy. So I kind of like the idea of this, but I do see there's a lot of overheating issues. Oh, it's small. It instantly reminds me of the Lume Cube Air. It's like, it's the same size. I like the autofocus on this. It's very quick. It's Sony autofocus. Of course it would be good. Nope, wrong way around. Oh yeah, look at that. Where's me pendant? Ah, okay, I see. I should probably read the instructions. My hair is so bad today. That's gotta go on. So this little magnetic pendant, I thought it just attached. It doesn't. This thing goes on there. And then the camera just magnetically attaches like that. Under there. It's upside down, but I'm sure it figures it out. Where's your face? There he is.
Where is the beard?
There he is. That's amazing.
Huh?
That's perfect. Thank you. You don't want to be in the vlog like this?
No, with like Hugh Hefner. No.
You know what? It can't. This camera can't even figure out what your exposure should be. Let's get you down. There you go. Now it can see you. You Hugh Hefner. You listen to the podcast we started earlier in the year, which is coming back. You know who that is. Emilio is helping me out to do the intro for this. It's just like a little handwritten like vlog title card thing, which you would have already seen in vlog 2. So. Thanks, Emilio. Time to shoot this thumbnail. And that means tidying things up first. Basically means moving crap from here to here so I can shoot here. And then I need to use my desk to edit, so then I move the crap back from there to there. If you know, you know. Now, typically with these thumbnails, I will have it a little bit, the camera will be a little bit lower down here, so it's more kind of level with this. But in this case, because what we're shooting is the iFootage Shark Nano, and just an angle from down here is not going to really do it justice. Whereas if we pop it up like this a little bit, we can kind of see the top, and it's just a little bit more obvious what it is. So I'm changing it up a little bit today. So that is kind of the look that we are going for, and I might get in the frame behind here. I'll do a couple, and I do some with, I do some without, and I see which I like better in the edit. So that's the setup. That's the shot. Now, of course, we're obviously not going to use the lighting I have here in the basement, so we're going to turn that off. And now things are a lot darker, so now we've got to figure out the lighting. Now, in this situation right here, I've got one light here, which is going to be my main light, and then I've got another light over here. It's angled for my, like, sitting behind the desk. We're going to angle that down a little bit. Drop the height. This is a 120D. This is definitely my favorite light we've got. Thank you, Aperture, for sending that through. So if you want to see the difference with and without, that right now is without. And if I turn on the light, it just, the front of the lens there has a little bit more pop and just looks a little bit better. One other little piece of advice here, get one of these pens that has the brush on the end of it, because I'm either going to be brushing this dust off now, or I'm going to be doing it in Photoshop. Doing it right here like this is 10 times quicker than having to do it in Photoshop. I'm actually using Imaging Edge on my iPad because it works really well with an iPad. It just sucks with everything else. The Monitor Plus app obviously works really well as well, but on iPad I do find that this is pretty good. So I'm just looking at my shots now in the frame here, and what I would normally do, like pointing to it, kind of looking down at it like that. I don't like that. So I'm probably just gonna have the shot that I just took already. There's actually like one shot here, so hands either side. I do quite like that, so I might take a couple of shots like that and see how it looks. After looking at the shots, I realized that the depth of field was too narrow still, so I had to go and take it again. I liked it without me in it. Take it again at a much higher aperture. So I ended up using f6.3 and it made sure that everything was in focus instead. Like, it was fine, it's just the camera was clearly more focused and sharp than the slider was, and I wanted both to be as sharp as each other. So this is kind of what we are now working with. To be honest with you, that's probably good to go. I'm gonna throw some text up here, like, it's a good slider or something like that. And that's done, pretty much. Did all that in Keynote in like 5 minutes. Keynote, incredibly powerful for making thumbnails. Scrap that. I did what I always do and put it on YouTube and decided it didn't look good. So I changed it to a super simple slider. We'll see how it does. I scrapped it again. I went for a different one, and now I'm pretty confident that this is the one. So this is what we're going with. That thumb kind of explains everything this does, which is what a thumbnail should do. I just posted the video, and I thought I watched it through. There was a mistake in it. Not a mistake. There was B-roll in a part that shouldn't have been B-roll. So it's gone private again, and I'm gonna re-edit it, and it can go up tomorrow now instead. It's good, actually. I think today we're gonna be watching Josh's latest video and having lunch, if you'll call it lunch. It was Halloween of the weekend, and all I've eaten this week is it's the kids' candy. I just finished setting this up and downloading the app and everything like that. It's super warm, and it just shut itself down. And it had like an error message in yellow come up, and I don't know if it was auto shut off or it overheated. I'm gonna give it a go. I've got to pop out in a bit and get some groceries, so maybe I'll throw this on my chest and see how the video looks. A big change for me coming from the UK, even though it's been like 11 years now. In the UK, you can go into a grocery store and get all your alcohol in the grocery store. It's like a one-stop shop, literally. Whereas here in Canada, you can get beer in some grocery stores now. That happened in the last few years. But in general, if you want wine, beer, liquor, you have to go to a separate place to get it, which is kind of annoying sometimes. Little insight for you there into my life here versus the UK. That'll do for today. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.